La 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 la.
It's a long ride, 140 miles or so, to the Cave Restaurant in Richland, Missouri. There are plenty of good restaurants closer to home. But it's beautiful, over a tree-canopied windy road, past the valleys. And just when you think you've missed the turnoff, there it is. Follow the signs. Past the horse. Follow the signs. Over the river. Hey, getting there is half the fun. Turn in at the next sign. You pretty much have to. And then, nope, still not there. No, you still have to wait for the shuttle to take you the rest of the way to dinner. Why do you have to have the shuttle?
Well, there's a few different type squeezes in there, and it's just too close for other vehicles.
So it's just not easy to get here, is it?
No, especially just trying to find the place.
I said it's part of the adventure.
What's that? Getting to it?
Getting to it, yeah.
This is so different than anything else, very unusual, unique restaurant.
Plus, it's a chance to ride the shuttle into cave space and hear the spiel about the history of this place.
Well, this resort actually started in the early 1900s. The gentleman that owned and operated this, his name was Ed Steckel. He created this resort by building 19 cabins and a low water crossing bridge.
Up the hill, over the narrow road, we're still not there, still getting the spiel. And the fact is, when you're going to a place like this, the build-up is a really good thing.
It may not be the Hilton or the Ritz, but if you like the peace and quiet and relaxation, this is the place for you.
The shuttle finally stops at the top of the hill. But if you think you're there, you still haven't figured this place out. The food is up there. Take the spiral staircase. Walk the regular stairs, whatever you want. We took the elevator.
But we are going up 30 feet from ground level. At the top will be about 100 feet over the Gasconade River.
Welcome to the Cave Restaurant. No, turn right. The Cave is back there behind Gary Dyer. The Cave Man. He owns the place.
These people are all the way here from Texas. They heard about us in Texas.
No kidding. No more buildup. The Cave Restaurant is a real live, honest-to-goodness cave. You've never seen anything like it because there isn't anything like it. This restaurant is all ambiance. Well, there's the food too, but the cave is the rave. Time magazine called it one of the 10 oddball eateries on earth. Zagat said it was one of the 10 strangest restaurants anywhere. In the company of a hanging restaurant, a restaurant in a plane, and a gourmet eatery in a laundromat. But is it really that odd? Well, it's a cave. You're from where?
Fort Worth, Texas.
And did you come here just for this?
Yeah, of course we did, yes.
So intriguing, just had to check it out.
So
Never been in a cave before.
Remember our friends from the shuttle stop? They've seen, they've looked, they've ordered.
It's cool. I plan on bringing my husband back. It's a new experience for everybody. You're eating inside of a rock.
The cave itself has always been here. Nature built it, basically. In fact, Francis Barnes knew about it long before it was a place to eat.
Back when we were young teenagers, it was just a cave then. You had to climb from the river to the road down there up the bluff. And
That was a heck of a
there
climb.
was a tree that rode up there, and you had steps on it you could get in, or ropes in it that you could climb in.
So to come here and have dinner now, what's that like?
Well, it's totally different, you know.
In the 1920s, the locals called this place Dance Hall Cave. And legend says there was more than dancing going on around here.
It was a speakeasy. And back over there, when you turn around, there's a hole back there, and we have a light back there. That's where there still was. And the sheriff was a big man like me, and he couldn't get back there, so he couldn't find their moonshine.
Proud to be a Missourian. Anyway, the cave sat idle for decades after Prohibition, used for nothing more than bat and snake habitat. Then, in the 1980s, a guy named David Hughes bought the resort that surrounds the restaurant, explored the cave, and for some reason, thought it'd make a great restaurant. Go figure. The only thing between his idea and his dream was 2,000 tons of rock. That's what he spent 5 years digging and blasting and hauling out to make the cave big enough to seat 200 people. in a cave.
What reaction do you get when customers come in here?
Wow. People are so totally enamored by it, they're just not expecting it.
Like any cave, anywhere, it's the kind of place that demands to be explored. If you feel like climbing the walls, go right ahead. Few people can resist taking pictures of their spelunking lunch.
I had one guy about a year and a half ago that looked around and was saying, well, I've seen one just like this at Disneyland. And I said, yeah, but this one's real.
This restaurant is definitely an experience, a restaurant at the end of the universe almost, a definite road trip thing, and definitely not just another hole-in-the-wall joint. For HEC-TV, I'm Aaron Mermelstein.
La 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 la